Oh, I need to stream from here. Hang on. Starting the output failed. Please check the log for details. If you're using the NVENC or AMD encoders, make sure your video drives are up to date.
Just set it to default.
Yep. Look, I'll update the graphics drivers after this anyway, but yeah.
The drivers most likely won't change it. It's a hardware issue.
Okay, it's still whinging.
Can you send me a screenshot of the... you probably can't because it's on another computer.
Yeah, it literally just says starting the output failed. Please check log for details. If you're using the NVENC or AMD encoders, make sure. Hang on, I can do it.
Can do what?
My shadow's got this, dude.
Oh yeah. Sorry, of the actual settings. Why is the game rescale?
I'll get to that. That's what I haven't been able to show you.
Unticking full streaming service encoder settings.
Still get the error.
Can you do CBR 40,000?
No, still whinging. Hang on, it might be the level thing. Because I already had it on default and main before. So I had it on 5.1 for level previously.
Yeah, can you do 5.0?
5 or 5.0?
They're both.
Yeah, they're both there. Okay, it's streaming now. It must have been that that level.
40,000 might be outside of the range of 4.1. And it's possible that if you reduced it to 24,000, something will start working.
Yeah, right. Alright, so I've swapped it back to low latency, high performance, and that's working. Just refresh it over this side, and that is streaming at the moment.
Now entering the Black Forest. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
So basically, are you watching now? So basically, if I take the frame off,
never stop fighting for what you believe in.
1. Fight.
yeah.
Enemy
So without the 2 frames on, like that's literally what I'm getting. So I rescaled the game so it fits that frame exactly, and then I've put the webcam there. Because I needed to get the cam and the game to my main computer. I thought about doing the USB hub route, but I know from D&D I can't have more than 2 cameras in. It just refuses to show more than 2. It just won't connect because there's not enough bandwidth. Yeah, see it's jumping up there. Drop into 45.
prepare for battle.
Yeah, so that's the camera you're seeing there, the side view.
Oh, and that goes over the camera.
So that fits into that frame here. So that fits into that corner. So I'll show you exactly what. Well that's how all of them will be set up. Yeah. But yeah, they'll all be set up like that. Like that's exactly what it's sending me right now. Like I won't have a display capture of the stats, but it just has the game. It's about 800p, and then the camera slightly large and 360. Pretty sure. So that's on its own game scene. Oh, hang on, I'll take a screenshot of the multi-view for you.
Score 2-0. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
So each PC has its own scene, which has the same overlays and everything, but it's running its own RTMP connection.
True self is without form.
1. Fight. Match point. Enemy eliminated.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it's just the charity frame, so that's used on every scene except the intro one.
You have my thanks.
And that shows play 1.
Play of the game.
Play 1. So play 1 is
Yes. So the last screenshot I sent you, the display captures won't be there. It's just the cast audio from Discord, the charity frame foreground, midground, the text, the player text, the RTMP for Origin PC for this one, and then the background.
what's this like capture?
That's the stats right now. That's not going to be on there on the event. There's no display capture. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Is mine there, Alex? Okay, cool. My new one?
Yeah, but my old one's here.
Oh, alright. Sorry, I was grabbing some stuff for Alex. What's the question, sorry?
Oh, what's sorry? Do you have enough computers even if like Homeworld comes there without a computer?
Yeah. Like, I've got like 2 or 3 PCs too much. Like, we're good. That's what we've been telling her. But she keeps stressing about it, even though I said we've got enough. See, even just sitting on the menu screen there, it's lagging. It's 60% CPU.
What's the Alienware source?
That was just a test. That's not there. That's the other computer, which I've moved to Panda PC. So, it'll be... Those are the only things going on there.
That's right, yeah. Foreground, high text. Charity frame, midground, overlay name, neutral, background.
I could probably merge foreground and midground.
Are you able to... I think that will help your performance. It'll help your rendering.
Yeah,
Are you able to delete them now, just to see if that starts to make a difference?
we'll just hide them.
Or will it... I mean, like, actually remove them? Like, the ones that are unnecessary? Or do you still need them to start?
Well, no, I have removed all the unnecessary ones. But I could combine foreground and midground. Because they're literally just an image. But they are transparent images, so it's probably doing multiple transparent layers.
So it's not going to hurt you if you combine them into a single image.
I'll still need to have a foreground and a background, but I don't need the midground. That was just what I was trying to work it out.
Do it.
Alright,
Absolutely.
okay, I'm booting up Photoshop. on 640 by 360.
Resolution's custom, yeah?
Yes. Match output FPS, it's auto selected at 30. Video format is on any. Default color space, color range partial, buffering auto detect.
Okay, so FPS, just set it to 30, I reckon. Like, not matching, just
Yep.
30.
Yep.
Video format, what are your options?
YUY2 and MJPEG.
Okay, order of preference, you got that pad ready?
Yep.
So this is for webcams. Order of preference is NV12, then MJPEG, then YUY2, then RGB.
Okay.
YUY2 is also called, I think, YUV420, just in case different camera calls it.
420.
YUY2 equals YUV420.
Okay. Yep, and color space I'll just set to 709.
709. Color range partial.
Yep, buffering.
Disable.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. All of them, every webcam in the source will need to set like that.
Yep.
Especially the 709 partial. And in the advanced tab of their OBS, you need to have 709 partial.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to export this scene and the profile and just bring them across to every computer.
Cool. If the color format, if the thing doesn't have an option for NV12 in their advanced section, I should have done this already. So if you go to advanced, settings, advanced color format, it's like the third one.
Yeah.
Order of preference is NV12, then I420, then I444,
Okay, hang on.
and then RGB.
So it's MV12. Well, the list again.
NV12 and then I420.
Yep.
And I444.
Yep.
RGB.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that one's already on MV12, so.
Yep, they will almost all have NV12.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, let us know when you're done with that.
Oh, yeah, let me open it up now.
That's one less, well, that's 50% less transparency, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so the background is just a JPEG. It's just white, like you can see it on stream at the moment. That's all the background is. That's just so for green screens, the UA pattern shows through. And then the midground was that, and then the foreground was just the orange on top. So I'll move
Oh, yeah.
I'll move all of those on top of each other.
Oh, what's the green flashing light?
That's the alerts for the donations. It's just loading up. And I've got the UA logo up the top left. Should I bake that into the PNG? rather than having two PNG images. I think I should.
Where is that now in your sources?
This is the foreground. So I've currently just got two images. The massive 1920 by 1080 orange outline, and then I've got the UA logo up top left, which is transparent, and then I've got the alert box on here, which is the browser source. So
So the UA logo is in your streaming PC.
yes, I can just add that to the foreground though, the foreground image, instead of having it as a separate image.
I can't see it in the freaking sources.
Because I was seen. It's a seen as a source.
Oh yeah, can you make all of them? Can you make all of them like charity frame foreground? All of those sources can you pull into the same thing? So the charity frame foreground is just a source.
Yeah, so it would just be one image and the browser source for the alert box. Let's go with the logo.
I think it's more efficient if you're on your streaming PC, your game PC, Origin laptop, and Panda PC. Inside those scenes, it has charity frame foreground and alert box as two separate individual sources, instead of a scene as a source which contains the foreground and the alert box.
Wait, say that again.
So you're merging the images. You're just going to be left with the charity foreground and the alert box. Yeah.
The charity foreground sources will just be the alert box and the foreground image, and then there's a background image on a separate scene, which is just a JPEG, and that's all that's on there. But I could just make that yeah, get rid of the scene and just put the image in.
So what I'm saying is, on the game PC Origin laptop, you got two choices. You can add a source, which is a scene called charity frame foreground, be the image and the alert box, or you can just add two sources, the image and the alert box, to the game PCs. Well, you'd have to add it to every game PCs.
Yeah.
I think adding them as their own sources is more efficient than adding them as a scene of two sources.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'll do that then.
Like, I get why, like with the cameras and having the, the name placard and the border and all that sort of shit, by having that as a scene, when you're just the one computer and that's it. Like, I get why that's so much easier.
Yeah.
But I think if you're gonna start having this many inputs and transparencies,
Yeah, it starts to matter. Well, the text is on the game scene already. Hang on, where is it? PNG. When I save the PNG, should I go for the smallest file size? Will that increase the speed at which it renders, or will that not make a difference?
I'm not sure at all. PNG is, make it large file size. So PNG is lossless, yeah? PNG
Yeah.
is lossless compressed like a zip file.
Yeah.
So if you, no, because it just gets loaded into memory once. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
If if you make it large file size, I mean, nothing.
It's not that big.
But it's like 10 megs.
Hang on, let me look. It's 650 kilobytes.
In the large file size.
That's a large file size.
Just use large file size.
Alright, so we're getting rid of... so on the mid-ground I had the progress bar and the recent donors as well.
So if you, I know it sounds tedious, but if you make, instead of having the sources inside of a scene, and the scene is the source in the game PC scene, player PC scene, if you just make the player PC scene, one that you've got in an Origin laptop one, with all of the sources as individuals, and every, transparency you can have merged into the smallest number possible, which is only 2, what I'm seeing now.
Yeah.
And then you can just duplicate the scene, and then you go into the source for the RTMP. You just change it to the new address. So
yeah.
You just duplicate the scene. You don't have to do it for everyone.
Yeah, so I'm down to 4 on the foreground, sorry.
Can you not just take them all out? So however many down you get it to, like you get it down to as few as possible.
Yeah.
Then don't have them in separate scenes anymore. Just put them all into game PC.
Oh, here we go. Let's copy the transform as well. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. That's not what I want. Copy. Paste. Okay, so this entire scene is just, there's no scene sources anymore.
No scene sources anymore.
No, not on this scene.
Okay, so you can replicate it and then just change the RMTP source.
Yeah. But we'll test this one, yeah? So, hang on, let me reset these stats.
The replicating you can do later.
And let me jump in a game.
It's still a little high.
Traveling to Hanamura.
My will made real.
So I think the source PC just lagged while I was tapping out. And yeah, the streaming PC is like 72% CPU. Yeah. Actually, I don't need the background on my desktop, so I don't need the background at all because I've actually got the background on the individual stream PC, so that takes care of the chroma key. So I don't have to on the main computer. Yeah, so the green screen's here. So I don't need that on the main PC because the chroma key is taken care of on each player PC. I'm just gonna mute the Overwatch noises. Shouldn't it be capped at 50?
I thought it was capped at 40.
Yeah, it was capped at 40, so yeah.
Do you want to open it up again and have another look?
It says 40, I don't know what to tell you.
Can you change the... Change the rate control to CBR preset to default.
Still 40k?
Yeah. That's broken. That's obviously broken.
Just let me reset the source. So reset the stats on there, and that's the new settings. So yeah, it's sticking at that 40k now.
Alright, so that, yeah, whatever priorities I told you, I think it was with the low latency.
Yep.
Just make them all default and CBR instead of EBR.
Okay.
That's obviously, that's definitely broken. That must be a fault. Like the flag for LLHB, like for the low latency hydroponic, like override.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah. I think we'll have to turn it down to... Okay, so on your streaming PC,
Yep.
you'll have to stop streaming to do this.
Yeah, yep. Stats, hang on.